What's happening, guys and gals? Welcome back to another episode with Mama and Papa Joe. Today we're going to be doing IBCA style competition half chickens. We're going to be cooking on the Timberline 850. I've been working on trying to get a good crispy skin on my birds, and we're going to find out whether or not my efforts have been in vain. This cook should last about an hour and 10 minutes at the most. Without further ado, let's get moving. So let's talk quickly about prepping these birds. I'm not going to do an actual prep. My chicken prep video is already out there. If you haven't seen that yet, please go take a look. Yesterday by 5 p.m. I prepped these birds. Simply split them in half, two birds, both weighing about 4.3 pounds. I simply split them in half and dried the skin with paper towels, salted lightly with kosher salt, and sprinkled a little baking powder over the skin. That is going to be my test method to see how crispy I can get these skins on this Traeger Timberline 850. After prepping them, I simply left them on my cookie cooling rack in the fridge out in the open to really try to dry out the skin. And this is where we are right now. Before we season, we're definitely going to have to use some sort of binder because that skin has gotten pretty dry, and you can see a little bit of the baking powder that is flaking. But let's get moving. I'm going to use a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, in an effort to bind my seasonings onto these birds. I'm not injecting, not doing anything fancy. I don't very often use injections at home unless I am doing a comp practice. Gonna rub this around, make sure that we've got a good spread of this binder. We're going to be using a combination of two rubs, both of them from Texas Oil Dust. Barnyard Pimp and the Wildcatter. Barnyard Pimp has got some nice quality heat and great color. The Wildcatter is so savory with very significant notes of garlic. So these two really complement each other, and that's going to be our combo today. Start on that back side. I like to season both sides. And like everything else I season, guys, do not be afraid to apply your seasonings. Do not be afraid. Wildcatter. So here are our finished halves. 4 halves, seasoned with Texas Oil Dust Barnyard Pimp and Texas Oil Dust Wildcatter. We're going to let these continue to get a good sweat on while that pit is preheating. We're going to be cooking today at about 375. See you outside in a few. Alright, so here we are. Our pit, our 850 is at 375, and we're getting ready to drop these birds. Once we get these on, we're not going to bother them again for probably a half hour or so. Okay, we're at that half hour mark. Let's see what we've got going. Man, that color is looking good. I didn't pin my wings down, so of course they're up and running. Not a problem. Let's see what that backside looks like. Excellent. Man, no real need to rotate. I just wanted to see what that backside looks like. I'm hoping to get a little more color underneath my wings, but that's not a problem. We'll come back and look at these in about another 20 minutes. All right, we're at 50 minutes. I'm gonna see what we've got going and put a little sauce on one of these. I am not a fan of sauce at home, but usually at 50 minutes I'm right around 155. Today I'm gonna be using Craig's barbecue sauce, Texas pepper jelly. I'm just gonna put a little on one of these. My wife is gonna appreciate that. Give these another 10 or so minutes and we'll probe them, and I think we should be where we need to be. Alright, so we are exactly at an hour. Let's see where we are temperature wise. Alright, 162. I'm gonna give this 2 more minutes. 163. I like to pull because carryover will take me to about 166. So I'm gonna give this 2 more minutes, maybe a total of 5 more minutes. So right about an hour, 5 minutes, we're gonna call it good. All right, here we are, folks. These birds have had a chance to rest a couple of 5 minutes. I took them off right around an hour and 5 minutes. So not a very long cook. Let's see what we've got. Let's cut into one of these. Oh, these are absolutely, and again, these were not injected, ladies and gentlemen. These were not injected. That is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Not injected. Ah, still hot. That skin is absolutely crunchy. Oh my goodness, that's delicious. What a great combination of rubs. Absolutely great combination of rubs. Well cooked. That is the Barnyard Pimp and the Wildcatter from Texas Oil Dust. Man, you got to give these a shot. Man, that is nice. Absolutely love that. Ooh, listen to this. Cuts well. You can feel that crunch in your mouth. That is awesome. Like I said earlier, not much of a sauce fan, but we're gonna see what it tastes like with that sherry, that Craig Sherry's barbecue sauce, that Texas pepper jelly. Same thing here, man. You would have thought that I injected these, and I absolutely did not. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can absolutely live with that. That's a tasty barbecue sauce. That Texas pepper jelly. And again, folks, very well cooked. Look at the juices coming off of this thing, man. Like I injected. And I did not. This is absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. And such a simple cook. Give this a shot. Once again, Texas Oil Dust, Barnyard Pimp, Texas Oil Dust Wildcatter, hour and 5 minutes. Make it happen. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And as usual, if you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, please go ahead and do so. We really, really appreciate it. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get the good shit and not the bullshit. So make it happen. You guys take care. See you later.